Hey everybody, Dustin Dale's back here once again at the Funny Bone Comedy Club, 168th and Dodge, Village Point Mall. This weekend is Jon Reep.
Hello.
You know him from season 5 of Last Comic Standing. Not only was he on season 5, but
Winner, victorious.
Big winner right here. Victorious. I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, Dustin. It was great. You know, for 1 year, I was able to tell everyone that I was the best comedian in the world. Well, because that's how they build a show. We're looking for the best, and I won. So, I mean, technically, it's not my fault. Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle did not enter the contest. That's on them.
Yeah, that's on them.
But yeah, it was crazy. It was 2007, season 5. They did it, and it was one of the biggest ones because it was not just America. It was Canada, the UK, Australia. So it was more of a worldwide competition.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. The more you know.
I like it. Yeah, you know, all these comedians all over the world, and then you win Last Comic Standing, and since then you've gone on to do some other big things.
Sure.
Your first big movie break, Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, Harold and Kumar escaped Guantanamo Bay.
Right.
Yeah, it was the second one. Yeah. It was a stretch too. I played a redneck farmer who was married to his sister, and has a cyclops for a son who lives in the basement. So that was a tough one.
A lot of range you got as an actor.
I got a lot of range. That's true. Yeah. No, it was that was fun. Yeah, I mean. They let me improv a lot in that one,
oh, yeah?
which is great. You know, they trusted me. They had seen my stand-up and other things I had done, and they liked me from that, and I did well in the audition, and they said, all right, let's just let this guy go. There was a scene where I meet the Harold and Kumar. They're on my property, so already I don't like them. And I'm hunting deer, and I shoot this deer. This deer's head explodes on them, and they're covered in blood. And then I go, and I stab the deer, and I lick the blood off, and I'm like, born in 04, like it's a fine wine. That's a good year for deer, you know. And I just improv all that stuff, and they were really cool to keep it in. And but that was the first one, yeah. That was God, what year was that? That was actually right before I won Last Comic Standing, but it came out later.
Oh, okay.
So it looked like, wow, he won, and they put him in a movie, but yeah.
Very nice. So if you wouldn't have won, then they would have took you out of the movie, then, right?
I guess so. I guess there's a possibility. We'll never know.
They shot that with every single person on the show, right?
They did.
Whichever one won got to actually make the final cut.
You should see Lavelle Crawford's scene as a redneck farmer. It is amazing.
Now, more recently, I should say, on HBO Eastbound and Down, you had a few different episodes of that.
That was the last season. I played a guy named Jed Forney. I was an ex-NASCAR champion. Which I'm from NASCAR country, North Carolina, you know, so that was also not a stretch. And I did a lot of stuff for Dodge trucks over the years, you know, and I do enjoy some NASCAR every now and then. Some of those guys are my friends, but it wasn't that, and again, not a stretch. I'm pretty good at sticking to my wheelhouse. But yeah, I played that was a dream come true as well because I was already a fan of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 2 years before being on the show, I was Kenny Powers for Halloween. Nice. I remember sitting on a couch next to Danny McBride, wondering if I should show him the picture of me as him 2 years ago, or do I keep it like I don't want to be too much of a fan guy. Plus, it hasn't aired yet. I don't want to get cut out because I'm the weirdo. So I kind of waited till the rap party. Oh, by the way, I was you for Halloween. He was like, "That's dope, dog." So that was a lot of fun. Those guys work hard and they play hard, and I would love to go back and do it. I wish that show still existed.
Was there a different vibe between doing the TV show and a movie, or does the set kind of feel the same?
Well, they shoot Eastbound and Down like a movie. You know, it's in the sense that it's not a studio network. I mean, it's not a studio audience. You know, it's like a movie. So, not a whole lot of difference. They let you do a lot of improv. They let you obviously a lot of different takes, different versions of the same stuff. But yeah, I remember. See, that with Eastbound and Down was difficult because as a fan, I was more nervous than normal. You know, when you're a fan of something and you're on it, then you're like, I really don't want to screw up, which kind of makes you more nervous. But if you kind of didn't know what you're getting into, you're like, whatever. And then you kind of let loose and it's easier, you know. But those guys, I remember take one, they were improvising. Everyone's off the script. I already memorized everything. I was ready to go. And they're like not even doing their thing. I'm like, whatever. And then I was like, I guess I got to get in here and just make up stuff too. And so that's kind of how we played it. But that was they're very similar. I was also in a sitcom called Rodney. Rodney Carrington had a sitcom. Now that's different because that was in front of a live TV audience.
Okay.
And so that one, the writers are there. They don't want any improv. They're like, we want these lines in here because this is what we wrote. We spent a week on doing it. So that's a little different, yeah.
Was it just as fun, or was it a little bit more complicated sticking to the script and not getting let loose a little?
The good thing, well, we did let loose a little, but it's all time. Mm-hmm. Everything's like, we got to go because there's a new episode coming out next week on sitcoms. And these writers want their lines in there because it keeps their job. So you can't really go off too much the script because you're messing with someone's livelihood, But it was just as fun. I kind of like the sitcom. They're both great, but for different reasons. The good thing about the sitcom is it's over. It's like you're not going to spend all night trying something out, getting around, because that audience has to go home or you have to pay them. Mm-hmm. And so they don't want to waste money. So it's like, let's go. Do you get over it? Okay, that's it. And then tomorrow's a new day. Whereas movies, it's like, if you don't get it right, we're going to be here all night until we get this right, So both are good for different reasons, yeah.
Now, you said that you were a fan of Eastbound and Down. Is there a TV show on now that you're a big fan of that you would love to get a side role on?
I'm afraid to say it because I don't want to jinx it because I do want to be on this show. You probably already know what it is.
I would say The Walking Dead. Is that right?
You know what's funny? Okay. I have not, and there's a reason for this.
Okay.
I got burned on Lost.
Okay.
Remember Lost?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I love that show. And I watched the whole thing, and I got to the very ending, and I thought, what? Really? And it kind of made me mad.
Yeah.
So then from then on, I thought, I'm not going to invest my time into a new series until I know that the ending is worthwhile. Now, that doesn't mean I want to know what the ending is. I just want to know that people are okay with how it ended. So I'm waiting for, I love Breaking Bad, but I'm waiting for Walking Dead to end to see what the chatter is. Like, oh, that was a good ending. Then I'm going to watch it.
Okay.
But no, it's Westworld on HBO.
Westworld. I just got into that. I let a few episodes build up, and then I started watching.
Great.
I've got one episode to go, and then I'm caught up. But it's fantastic. Right?
I agree. It's cowboy. Come on, I can play. Dude, I'd be a great host.
Yeah, you'd be a good
in the Westworld. Yeah, and it's everything that I love. It's sci-fi, it's robots, and it's cowboys, and there's lots of sex and violence. I love it. I want to be on that show. If you're listening, J.J. Abrams, hook me up. I play a good redneck. You can kill me 8 times a day. I don't care.
He don't care. He's a redneck. He fits the part for a host.
I can die
Perfect
for
host.
you, man. Come on, hook me up.
Now, we were talking a little bit before the interview started, about the Cowboys. You a big football fan?
I am a huge football fan. I'm from North Carolina, so I root for the home team. Panthers.
Okay.
This is not a great year for us. No. We're not going to make it to the playoffs. I was actually at the Super Bowl last year, and that was I walked out. I didn't even finish it. I was the only guy in the stadium, almost the only guy in the stadium wearing any kind of Carolina blue because everyone was rooting for the Broncos. Because it was Peyton Manning's last, hurrah, the sheriff's retiring, we're going to hang up his hat. And so everyone was rooting for those guys. And it's easy to hate the Panthers right now, They're all cocky and dabbing after first down. So I get it, but that last play, when we fumbled and Cam didn't jump on it, I was like, I'm out of here. I walked out. And I remember one last time, they scored one more time as I'm walking out. And I was like, I'm gonna be the first one to Uber line. I will win the Uber challenge. But I do love football. Actually, if you're going to add this online, will this be on your website and stuff?
Yeah, we'll put this online.
Then there's a video of me getting kicked out of a Carolina Panther game back in 1995. If you Google Jon Reep, Sir Purr, that's our mascot's name, Sir Purr, and then Panther game or whatever. It's like, you'll see. It's like a 1-minute video of me getting unjustly kicked out. I was invited to dance by the mascot, Sir Purr. I was already dancing in the stands, and the crowd was loving it. And then he waved me out to dance, but the cops didn't see the invitation. Oh. So I'm out there dancing my butt off. I'm doing the worm on the 5-yard line, and these cops just turn around. They see some kid having too much fun. We're gonna kick him out, and they waited for my butt to get to the peak of the worm, and they came up out of nowhere and just full on. It's a full on wedgie, man. I ain't even kidding. Look at the video. You'll see. Wait for the video. It's a full-on wedgie. I'm on my tippy toes going, wait a minute. Sir Purr said I could come out here. And then they kicked me out. So even despite that, I'm still a Carolina Panthers football fan. But, it looks like the Cowboys are doing well. 8-1 right now, 9-1. Yeah. As long as Romo stays out of the game, I think they're going to be fine. Dax is looking good. I have Elliott on my fantasy football team, so I'm doing okay. I'm in the playoffs myself. So, yeah, I think they're going to be okay. But, it's interesting to watch. We'll see
real quick. You got a Super Bowl prediction? Who's going to make it? Not who's going to win, but who's going to make it? Nope.
Cowboys, Patriots.
Okay. All right.
See what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
His name is Jon Reep. He's in town all weekend long. Funny Bone Comedy Club. Shows all weekend long. Make sure you get up and check him out. John, thank you very much for hanging
Thank
out
you,
with me,
Dustin.
man.
Appreciate you, man.
Where can people keep up in touch with you?
Well, easy to find. I'm on all the social networks. Everything is just JONREEP. Jon Reep. That's probably my steak from Omaha. Come on, come on in? Let's watch this steak. Let's see what we got here. Is it food? Oh,
look
yes.
at this. Come on.
Come in here. Thank you.
Oh, that's beautiful. I like that.
Headliners get food before the show.
That looks beautiful. I'm going to let you go eat that
Steak is
steak.
for closers. You hear that?
That's right. John, take
Thank
care.
you, Dustin. I
Enjoy
appreciate
that
it, man.
steak.
Thank you, guys.
Make sure you check him out this weekend.
Bicycle.